Yes, yes. It is time for the meditation experience. The word experience is intentional, and I've seen a lot of people start to use this word in defining things. The word experience is intentional because we want you to do more than just read sacred text. We wholeheartedly endorse those kinds of books, but it is only through your direct experience of the God within yourself, for yourself, that you know that the things you're reading are real and true for you. The God within you is directly in alignment with you. Everyone's God experience and God concept is different. And making sure that you have an understanding of the God within you that can never separate you from this truth, the God experience. And so we use time every Sunday to go within and to feel God alive and well within us. So it's interesting, this morning's opening affirmative thought and prayer was so powerful because it featured a lot of I am statements. And we always talk about I am statements. I am powerful. I am strong. I am creative. I am wise. That is all important. And I could feel that energy building within us. And it all comes from this knowing that we're going to affirm this month. I am as God created me, period. I am as God created me. And I get excited about this affirmation because it is the root of all the other affirmations. God created us like itself, and there is nothing in opposition to it. That means that you are wise. That means that you are creative because God created you and created you like itself. Let that soak in for a moment. Any thoughts of limits or doubt or fear are not in alignment with God. And so, in fact, they're not true. Any mistakes that you believe are held against you are not in alignment with God because God created you like itself. And so you get to settle into the truth. I am. That right there sets you up. I am as God, whatever you call God, created me. I'm not even what my mother thinks or my daddy thinks or the internet thinks. I am as God created me. If you let that wash over you, all of the worry, the doubt, the fear, the insecurity wash away because you remain as it created you. So let's take this truth into our meditative time. I'm so excited. Let's take this truth into our meditative time. And let's plant our palms on the tops of our thighs and making contact with the tops of our thighs, bringing us present. And briefly look around the room. Notice where you are, but you're seated upright in a chair on your sofa with the feet planted nice and easy on the ground. And that connection that is established with the feet touching the floor can make its way throughout the body and keep you secure. As we affirm and move into our meditative time, I am as God created me. Whew. I get to relax in that knowing. And let's allow our eyelids to close as well. And let's just notice the breath right where it is. And whether the breath appears to be deep or appears to be shallow, it matters not. We are not going on appearances. We're going on truth. The truth is that the breath is moving. The truth is we remain as God created us. The truth is because that's how we were created, we are sinless, and that's guaranteed. So let's breathe a little deeper and relax a little more. Beautiful, everyone. Now let's take conscious control of the breath, for we have been given the ability to do so. And send your focus of attention and the breath into the low belly. No high chest breathing right now. Let's drop it nice and deep into the low belly. We're going to inhale for a count of 4. We're going to exhale. We're going to hold for a count of 4. And then we're going to exhale for a count of 4. And then we're just going to sink deep and let the truth of these words, I am as God created me, just wash over you. Let's begin. Inhale. And hold. And relax the jaw. Release the sound. Release the breath. Sigh it out. And sink deeper and deeper and deeper into mind, into power, into peace. Inhale again, dropping the breath nice and deep and low into the belly. Hold for 4. And relax the jaw, relax the shoulders, just sigh it out. And sink deeper and deeper and deeper. In through the low belly, up through the rib cage, expanding the sides of the body, allowing the lungs to fill, taking up more space. Hold it there. Relax the jaw. Let yourself hear the sound coming out. Release. And sink deeper and deeper and deeper. In through the low belly, up through the rib cage, we've expanded the sides of the body. Now let's expand the front and the back, sending that breath back and forward. Hold it there. And let yourself sigh it out, not in worry, but in ease. Release the breath. And sink deeper and deeper and deeper. In through the low belly, up through the rib cage, now allowing the breath to connect to the heart. Hold it there. And without collapsing the body, release the breath, sigh it out. And sinking deeper and deeper and deeper. In through the low belly, up through the rib cage, up through and to the heart chakra, center of the chest. Hold it there. And nice and easy, sigh it out. Nothing to worry about. We remain. We were created by God. I am and you are as God created us. releasing it all. Beautiful, everyone. Now, let's practice this, but let's slow it down and take the beautiful benefits of deep, long, slow breaths. As we inhale for a count of 6, hold for a count of 6, release the breath for a count of 6, and then just sink deeper, knowing that the words and the feeling tone are true. I am as God created me. Let's breathe together. Inhale through the nostrils. Hold for 6. And this time, close the lips and exhale through the nostrils for 6. And enjoy the benefit of peace as you relax and affirm, I am as God created me. In fact, let's practice a few rounds on your own of this deep, full, relaxing breath in and out through the nostrils on your own rhythm now. You are as God created you, and there is nothing that can be said or done in this world to change that. Let's enjoy how good that feels and send that knowing throughout our body. As we focus on the feet, send that energy to the feet. Relax the feet. Energy flows up through the soles of the feet, across the ankles. Relax the ankles. Energy flows across the shins and the calf muscles. Relax the shins and the calves. Each time we relax, we give that energy permission to flow across the knees. Relax the knees. Energy flows across the thighs and the glutes and the hamstrings. Go ahead. Relax the thighs, the glutes, the hamstrings, and just settle into the seat where you are. You're held by the loving embrace. You're held in the chair where you sit, and you're held by a knowing, loving God. Let that energy flow up from the base of the spine now as it travels in on the inhale and up. Exhale when you're ready and allow. Inhale up. Exhale when you're ready and allow. Energy flows in and up. Exhale and allow. Letting it move on up as you inhale. No obstruction to the energy flowing. Exhale and allow. Let it flow in and up and out the crown of your head. See, feel, imagine that beam of light and energy and love flowing back down through the crown, across the third eye, down the throat, encouraging the shoulders to relax and receive more, down the arms and out the fingertips. As we prepare for our silent time, go ahead and scan the body. Notice if there's any tension anywhere. We make no judgment of what we find. We just send love there. And if our mind wanders at all during our meditative time, our silent time, it's okay. The mind is just doing what it does. we just relax and be kind to our wandering mind. When we become aware, we bring it back to the truth. I am as God created me. You are as God created you. We are all as God created us. Enjoy that reality and this ease now. With our eyelids still closed, let us enjoy ourselves, our connection from the inside. I am as God created me eternally. That means that we are all light and, more importantly, sinless, because that is how God created us. With our eyelids still closed, let that feeling wash over you. And with our eyelids still closed, prepare yourself to come back full of that feeling. Let us begin our return. And with the eyes still closed, inhale and draw the shoulders up by the ears, elongating the breath and the back and the spine. As we exhale, releasing the shoulders back and down. Inhale, full, complete breath. Exhale, releasing the shoulder blades nice and easy, back and down. One last time. Inhale up. Exhale as we release the shoulder blades back and down. Bring the palms together at heart center. And if you are able, bow the chin towards the fingertips and just notice that that energy we created is flowing throughout our bodies. Be grateful that it is moving and the breath is moving and it is all connected, for we are as God created us. Allow the eyelids to open. Nice soft gaze, no strain on the eyes or the experience. Inhale, raise the chin, raise the gaze. Release the breath. Maintain the peace. Namaste.